All right, Dan Campbell throws Jared Goff under the bus again. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links, description. Twitter's the fastest way, and then Facebook and Instagram. Appreciate everybody tapping in. It says three holding calls against the Bears blamed on quarterback Jared Goff. Said Detroit Lions head coach Dan Campbell explains how the offense can improve moving forward. Okay. For the Detroit Lions, there is no playoff appearances for divisional crowns to play. Winless throughout the season's first 11 games, Coach Dan Campbell and the company are forced to relay a message to the players inside the locker room as they gear up for the final 6 games. The message is that, quote, the message is that we've got 6 games to go. We got 6 to go. We're playing spoiler now. Campbell said we're trying to ruin people's day. It's what we're trying to do. And so how do we improve on that, on the things that we've done a good job of and make it a bit better? Too much still under the weather. And then certainly the things that continue to show up, how do we help? All right, Detroit has some opportunities to potentially secure a win. Yet this season, traveling to Atlanta on December 26th, Seattle on January 2nd, yet it could be easy for players to zone out and disengage after enduring as much losing as the team has this season. The improvement and the key to winning games starts with the offense. The unit has a whole struggle throughout the season, including being shut down in the first half 5 separate times this season. Which quarterback Jared Goff in action after missing the game due to an oblique injury. Campbell was focused on improving a passing game that has been amongst the league's worst throughout the year. Quote, the detail of what we doing the passing game, we got to drastically improve, Campbell said. Quote, believe it or not, there's been improvements over the last couple of weeks on some things, but we've just got to grow from there. Just every little thing from splits to the depth, they make all the difference in the world to what we're doing, particularly when you play some of these teams that are playing zone like we face. Opponents such as Chicago, who handed the Lions their most recent defeat, have given Detroit his short passes, but taken away the long ones. Goff and his receivers have had trouble connecting down the field on downfield shots all year, and opposing teams have caught on. Look, Chicago did a lot of things that they haven't really shown. But that being said, we've got plenty of ammo. But it's like, man, when you are where we are, that split of where you are at in the route depth makes all the difference, Campbell said. In the route, the hook route, that's supposed to be at 18 and it's 16, then I'm 2 yards inside of where I should be. You just covered yourself. Just little things like that. And so I think if we can improve on that and improve on some of the things we're trying to push the ball down the field a little bit, we got one. Another issue plaguing the Lions offense has been the penalties. Last week, offensive line committed 8 penalties, 6 of which were holding without starting guard, high tie. All right. Um, Tommy Kramer made his first career start and called for holding twice. Being penalized on the end up being a semi-constant basis took the Lions out of the flow offensively. They were unable to consistently finish blocks battle up front because of the threat of being called for holding. Another issue leading to the penalties was scrambling off Goff, which make it tough to linemen try to set up the pocket their quarterback. He said, quote, I think was the big one was, look, there were a ton of those in there, Campbell said. Let's call it what it is. That's crazy. It's crazy amount. Some of those are, 3 of those are on the quarterback. Now you still got to keep your hands in. You can't go out and get outside the frame. That's the other thing you learn in that when you get in those games, there are enough of those in the run game where you look. Excuse me, I'm a little under weather. Excuse me. You look. I'll be honest with you, Tommy Kramer, one of Taylor Deckers, where you can call them ticky tacky, but yeah, when you start getting called that way, you gotta let off the gas. I got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect, and you can't finish. You've got to pull back and let them go. So, did he really blame Jared Goff here? I read all that for nothing. Whatever he said. Okay, I'm under the weather. Can we get the exact quote? Well, we know what he meant. Hold on. Let me get the exact quote, but basically said, well, man, I ain't got to go through all that here. Give me 1 second. I feel like crap. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I got you guys. He says that of the Lions' 6 holding penalties versus the Bears, Dan Campbell said 3 were on the quarterback. He thought one of Tommy Kramer's and one of Taylor Decker's was ticky-tack. So, I mean, just come on and tell us you don't want Jared Goff. The question is, did you want him in the beginning? That's the question. Because you want him in the beginning, like, that can't save your job, bro. You know? So, that's why I say you don't put people the Lions just do everything backwards. You put 2 inexperienced people. I know Dan Campbell coached interim coach in Miami, but you can't put 2 people together. Hire the GM and let the GM hire the coach. They hire the GM and hire the coach and then put them together. Like the level of incompetence, bro. That's the word this year for the Lions. It's the word everywhere, incompetence. Incompetence. You don't put 2 people together, 2 inexperienced people together. Because you know what, man? And not just being cheap. They being cheap on top of cheap. Because if you get experienced GM, he won't want experienced coach. That's what he gonna want. Excuse me. He gonna want experienced coach, and they don't want to spend. Because wasn't nobody in their right mind go trade for Jared Goff when you could have paid Tyler Heineke a ton of money. He could have did way better. You could have paid him $5-10 million. And he would have done way better than Jared Goff. Come on, man. Y'all want to know damn win? It's the level of cheapness and incompetence. Cheap competence. Lions. That's why they don't win. People say, "Oh, they cheap and they this under the cap." Man, look at the money they spending outside the organization. Look at that warehouse they play at. Which, when you go to Indianapolis or you go to Jerry World, it's way better. Benjamin Foster said, "Would you think they should take the dome off?" No. Competence. Spend money. You're making $250 million most years before a football snap for TV money. You can take $20 million in that and invest, and if this team win, you're gonna make $1 billion back off of retail. You can hike up the ticket. Anytime they start winning games and they look like they're gonna make the playoffs, they hike the tickets up. Same thing for the Pistons. Then they sorry and they put them back down. They won 3 games in a row. Oh man, $60 tickets, $120 tickets, they 500 tickets, 1,000, 20,000, 10,000. I mean, that's how I go. You have to spend money on the front office, bro. You got to spend money on the best scouts. You got to spend money on facilities. You got to spend money on the GM, the head coach. You got to give him a blank check. That's one thing they ain't done, and that's what you got to get with experienced coach. You got to improve the facilities, improve the weight room, improve the training staff. That take money. How much? What is this DeForest spending money on? Come on, man. They ain't buying no bling bling. You can't take it with you. Put it in your grave. Well, now I say many men have tried. They just gonna dig up your grave and take the money before the water get in the casket. You can't take it with you. So what are they doing, bro? It's intentional, dude. And that's just how you gotta look at it. It gotta be intentional because what are they buying, bro? How many walkers do Martha need? What is Sheila buying, bro? Ain't that much corruption in the world, bro? Even if she buying people around the city, come on, that's pocket change to her. She ain't buying Ferraris and cars. Well, I mean, my thing is, what is she spending money on? So many suits and girly clothes you and just professional clothes you can buy. Oh, most years I get a $250 million check before football is snapped for TV money. What they're making around the arena, but y'all won't stop going down there, bro. It's sad. Even all y'all idiots packed down there for Thanksgiving. All of y'all dumb as the days is long. Even if they lose, and they're gonna lose every game this season. I've been telling y'all that. Even when they lose every game this season, and in April come around, y'all gonna be talking about, oh, we can turn it around from 7, 16-1 to going to the playoffs. You're gonna get these fake optimistic fans who really ain't Lions fans, bro, who ain't been around long enough to know who Brett Perriman was, bro. Come on. And I've been telling y'all that, man. It's a lot of these dudes, man, that's double agents out here. And they just found the space in YouTube to talk about they're not Lions fans, man. They're not. Historically, they can't tell you nothing. Right now, they just found the niche. So that's my thing, bro. It's just to the point where it's incompetence, bro, from the ownership. You're making all that money. If you take 30 million of $250 million that you're getting, they get tax write-offs and all that. Take that 30 and put it into the facilities, into the training staff, into the nutritionists, to the strength and conditioning coach. That's what a new GM gonna do. A new GM gonna say, you know what, man, I need the best training staff, the best nutritionists. We don't need the bed. We're gonna need to upgrade this weight room. We're gonna need to upgrade the players' lobby. Put a barbershop in there. Put PlayStations in there. Get improve the locker room cover. Let's expand the locker room. Let's knock this wall in. Let's put better showers in. Let's put 1,000 cold tubs in here, whatever. Cold and hot tubs in here. Let's get 4 or 5 10 steam rooms. That's what they're gonna do, bro. That's how you get free agents here, dude. He gonna need an open book to it's not just getting coaches here. It's not just about drafting players. You gotta pay the scouts. They need food to eat on the road. They gotta travel first class. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have a great eye for talent. So you gotta support them. Then you got your assistant GM. He gotta be on point. He gotta see what you can't see. He gotta be willing to learn. You gotta be willing to work together. Then you gotta spend money on the coach. The college coach is getting paid $100 million now. So we're going to pay somebody at least 8 minimum to come here. 8 for 7, 8 for 8. To come here, you might want some control in the front office too. That's why I let the GM hire who you want to hire. And that's what they, Ben Davison, Bill Davison, the guy, I forget his name, that owned the rest in peace to him, that owned the Pistons. He was the first. The Pistons was the first organization with a PJ. Private jet. They had Hall of Fame facilities, bro. They had great top tier facilities. And that's what the Lions need, bro. Top facilities, bro. If you got to expand the locker room to a football field length, that's what you got to do. If they want Xbox, PlayStations in the players' lobby, that's what you got to do. If they want 100 hot tubs and 100 cold tubs, that's what you got to do. If they want 50 steam rooms, that's what you got to do. And they're not willing to take that $250 million and put it into the organization. It just take one check. They take one check and people will come to Detroit when they see facility. But we just being a dead horse dead, man. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to donate. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications on the bell icon button. Increase chance to get notifications for live drop video. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal, the description, all my social media description. Peace.